Alright guys, welcome to another video from me, SlenderMan. Today's video is going to be an Assetto Corsa video, just because I couldn't be asked really playing Call of Duty or anything today. Got a slight headache and can't be asked straining my eyes any more. Shit, what the fuck's going on with this? Wait, I need to fasten my seatbelt, not really. Steering wheel down a bit. Oh, I think I just broke it. Right. So, this is a car that I drive all the time. It's a GT86, and for any of you who play Call of Duty and are watching this video, basically Assetto Corsa is a car racing simulator type game, and basically I only really do drifting on it. So basically this car is set up to slide. I'll show you coming up top of this hill what I mean, and hopefully not like that. That's sort of drifting, but that wasn't really too controlled. That was a little bit better. But what I'm doing today is I'm just going to be mucking about on the Road Atlanta part of the track where they be drifting is. I don't remember where it's this one. So cars always start. Well, they used to start here. It used to be, there's another line further up the track, and they used to be there. But what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to be mucking about, as I said, but I'm also going to be talking about Call of Duty related stuff and other old sort of games, because I want to talk about people's perception of Call of Duty, and also the other part of the video I wanted to talk about old, like, war games and sort of that sort of stuff. So I'll talk about the war games, combat game, whatever you want to class them as, first, and okay, nearly for that one. See, I'm mocking this up. This is the first time drifting today, so I need to sort of loosen up a little bit and get these corners right. But anyway, old first-person shooter games. So back in PS2, me and my brother used to love a game. It was a series of games called Conflict. There was Conflict Global Storm, Conflict Desert Storm, Conflict Global, and Conflict something else. Conflict Vietnam, that's the one. I think Vietnam was the best one. And basically me and my brother would play, it's called cooperative, co-op mode, co-op not being the shop, and we just used to nail that game like so bad, like after school me and my brother would just like be on the PS2 straight away playing that shit, because it was literally the best game ever, at the time anyway, and it's a sort of game that I wish that they could release now with the great quality that games have these days. Because it would just be so awesome just to play it again. I was actually tempted to get him to buy a PS2 and would play it again. But we actually think we have one somewhere, but we need to sort of find it. But yeah, if anyone who's watching this has a PS2, go on eBay, buy Conflict, any of them, Conflict Desert Storm, Conflict Vietnam, Conflict. I don't know what the other one was, I literally said it a minute ago, but check them out. They're the most coolest freaking games I've ever played, apart from obviously like Crash Bandicoot and Total Wipeout, whatever it's called. No, Wipeout Fusion. What, Total Wipeout? That's the fucking TV show. Wipeout Fusion, that was another sick ass game where you just like flying spaceship around a track, and it used to be so cool. And I'm off the track. Let's see if we can get back on and throw it around the other way. We fucked that one up. Yeah, that's not going to work, Luke. Just drive properly back to the start. So, the other thing I want to talk about in this video is I can't really touch more on Conflict. Unless you go and watch the video, then you'll know what I'm talking about, but it is the most insane game. But, Call of Duty related. So, people's perception of Call of Duty. It's always been this, and it will probably always forever be this. people think kills is everything. Within Call of Duty, it's always been about kills. Like, every tournament, every game that I've played, if you've got more kills, you're rated the top player. But that's not the case. You've got to see more than... I mean, obviously, the Slayers in a team are so... You've got to rely on them so much to get their kills. Right, take our team for instance. It's me, Hugo, Igrav and Jake. I've always been... fucking up drifts. I've always been the objective player. And I've always done that pretty well. Like, most... Well, I wouldn't say most, but quite a lot of wins have been because of our teamwork together. Now, if Hugo and Grav didn't slay out, I wouldn't be able to get the OBJ job done. Because if I'm, say, if I'm trying to get the ball and Hugo and Grav are dead, the other team are going to be flooding where that ball starts. And if the other team are there, then I would probably have to 1v3 or 1v4 even a team just so I can get that ball and get that uplink scored. So it is really dependent on your team to do that sort of thing. And like today, someone was tweeting me, was having digs at each other, it was a banter, but they were saying like I get carried. But my example was, go and look at the last tournament we played at ESL. I think it's still in my VOD, yeah, VODs, I'm not sure if it's going to still be there soon. But basically you see each game, we sort of all do our roles like pretty well. Shit. So, for instance, on Hardpoint, I can't remember what map it was, Retreat, well, I don't know. But Hugo and Grav are just like slaying the shit out of them. Me and Jake are able to get in hills and capture the time. But my job was pretty much just sit in that hill, get the time, and then not slay around me. Obviously I'd be picking up kills here, there and everywhere just where I can. And that's what wins us the tournaments. It's the great teamwork that we've got. Even though people will say, oh, Slender, you're shit, you're always getting carried and whatnot. But then, if you watch the S&D game, S&D Detroit I think we played, I literally carried everyone else. Because I am capable of getting the kills, and S&D, I don't play objective. Jake plays the bomb planter, and whoever gets the defuse gets the defuse. So I don't have to worry about carrying the bomb, I don't have to worry about trying to get in and plant it, and I never really have, because S&D I've never liked taking the bomb, because I've never been able to sort of get it right, so to speak. I've never been like, plant here, because I've always been a sniper, and most people know me for sniper, as I've said in other videos. And that's what I'm just good at, and what I'm used to. Like, some days, it depends on the team really, but I'll normally sit in a sniper position, try and get the first pick first, so we've got a 3v4. And that makes it so much easier on the team. So that first pick in S&D is crucial, which is what I always play for. Like, never will I rush into somewhere and think, oh, I'm just going to go and kill them all. It's literally in my mind, as soon as the countdown stops and you're playing, it's literally in my head, where's that first kill? Where's that first pick going to be? I need to get that first pick for the sniper, so it's the 3v4. 4v3 I should say. And that's always been my sort of theory in S&D. But if you go and watch that VOD of S&D Detroit from the first ESL tournament that we played, I went like, I'm sure it was like 15-5 or some shit like that. I probably even tweeted it at some point just to prove that I am capable of carrying the team. But also, with every Call of Duty, it is connection based as well. And we all know that Sweden and Germany, I think, have some of the best connections around. And that's why Hugo is so fucking good at what he's doing. So people's perceptions are really fucking messed up, And when they realise that OBJ is just as important as slaying, then the community sort of will change in a mindset way. But yeah, many people know about it, but many people don't want to admit it because they just like to say, "Oh, you're shit," or "You get carried," and it's just like, I literally couldn't give a shit what you're saying because we are winning tournaments, and it's the fact that we're all working together as a team that we're doing that, and that's why we've now got 3 companies that we're helping sell their products for, and that means it helps us out. ESL are helping us out by we're communicating more. We're trying to push PC as a whole to be as big as console. But anyway, guys, I'm mumbling on about shit for no reason. Obviously, there's not really much cutting I can do in this video. I've started to try and cut more shit out, so you're not listening to me like rumble on about shit. So yeah, that's all I can really say for this video, guys. Oops, a burp came from nowhere. So yeah, if any of you got a set of course and want to drift with us, just hit me up on Steam. It's I'll put it demo. Just message me on Twitter. That's the easiest way. My Twitter's always in the description below. And shit the bed. Oh, I thought I had lost that then. Shit! I fucked that up at last minute. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. As always, please hit the like button, comment about whatever you want to comment about, and thanks for watching this video. I've been SlenderMan. Peace out.